couple of years ago when we used to play Tekken 5 and Tekken 4 a lot, you made a statement that always made to me that you're only as good as the small circle that you're playing with.
Yeah.
How do you know going into or preparing for a tournament that the group that you're playing with at home or your local friends, how do you know when you're not minimizing your experience by only playing with them, but then go out to a tournament and play with people you never played with before? How do you know when to break the two apart?
Because if you're always winning against your friends, you're technically never learning. Only time you truly learn is when you, or at least in my opinion, you truly learn is when you lose. If you're always winning, like you're on top, you're not learning anything because everybody is trying to beat you. They're the ones that have to continue to learn and try to how to beat me. But I don't have to learn how to beat a person that I'm always beating. If you're only playing with your small circle, you're not really like gaining any experience, especially if you know, because sometimes when you playing your friends, you know, when you really trying, you're like, he can have this round, you know, make him feel good about himself. Like, oh, you know, especially when you're playing your friends, like it does happen and they will get on your nerves. You will get on their nerves and you're going to talk smack. But there is going to be a certain point where your skill level exceed theirs, or they'll just keep getting lower and lower. Like, oh, hey, you always spamming this one move over and over. You know I can punish that. Stop throwing that move out so easily. Or learning how to break throws. Like those, learning some of the fundamentals, like in the video game, like certain stuff you got to learn how to punish. You shouldn't let your opponent get away with certain things. But also, when you go to a tournament, you can be playing your friends for like 6 months straight, always winning. As soon as you go to a tournament, you lose in the first round in the first pool. You'll feel pretty shitty.
Practicing online with online rank versus practicing a non-ranked match. How do you know when you're actually getting better if you're playing online and then take that to a tournament? Because I feel like the way I learned how to get better, I go in like the practice mode and I'll turn like the hardest difficulties up, but then I also adjust their blocking settings when the character is blocking, and then have them adjust the setting for the computer character to like always throw and counter when I do a throw and counter. Do you believe practicing like that help you?
I think certain fighting games doesn't give you the full capability of being able to utilize practice mode like how you fully should.